All right, we are back for kitchen part 2. And today we're going to be talking about some of the other kitchen products that we use. We have a kitchen scrub cloth, a fruit and veggie scrub cloth. We have the kitchen towel and the kitchen cloth, and the Enviro cloth. And we've already talked about the Enviro cloth, I know, but I do get this question quite a bit. And the question is, what is the difference between the Enviro cloth and the kitchen cloth? And so I'm going to go over some of those differences and then some of the ways that they're the same, and you can figure out, which ones you want. It may be both, or which one you would maybe want more than the other. So first we'll go over the kitchen scrub cloth. This is the kitchen scrub cloth, and it has, it's double-sided with that scratchy, scrubby extra power. Okay, so both sides are that way. But over here you can see the tag. This is the scrub cloth. Because of the nature of this cloth, it does not have the backlock technology because the way that it's made, it wouldn't need it anyway. But yes, you can still launder it, and it's just made for really extra dirty, scrubby things that you need. Maybe if you're wanting to do something in your, something spills in your refrigerator and it's stuck in there, you have to scrub that. This would help. This is also, even though it says it's used for the kitchen, you could also use it for your bathroom or some other places too. So it's versatile. The next thing is the fruit and veggie scrub cloth. This one is really awesome. This is the size of it. And you can see with the tag, it's the fruit and veggie cloth, and it also does not have the backlock technology. But I find this fact really interesting, and let me get my card. This is one of our, you know what, I think this might be backwards for you guys. Oops, sorry. So veggie and fruit scrub cloth. But I did find this fact really interesting, that the Environmental Working Group lists some of the fruits and vegetables that have the most pesticide residue on them. And I'm gonna list some of these. So apples, celery, cherry tomatoes, potatoes, spinach, cucumbers, grapes, peaches, strawberries, and those are just some of them, to name a few. And so basically everything that I give my kids. And how many times, you guys may be way better at this than I am, but so many times you get the little cherry tomatoes or strawberries, and you just do a quick rinse. You do rinse them off before you give it to them, but you just quickly rinse them, dry them off. Here you go. Well, you're not really getting all of that waxy substance off of it, and then the pesticides that are on there as well. So this cloth is really good for scrubbing with the scrubby side and getting all of that dirt and the pesticide and the waxy residue off. And then this side on the other side is really good for just polishing and smoothing and drying that fruit or vegetable. So that's a really fun one. Okay, and then the next one we're going to talk about is the kitchen towel. So a lot of you, if you've never heard of Norwex, or if you have, the kitchen cloth and the kitchen towel that comes in a set in the catalog, or you can buy it separately. But this is pretty big. So this is the size of like a regular hand towel that you would put and hang on your stove or your fridge or wherever you have your kitchen towels. Quickly to dry your hands. You can use it to dry off your dishes. After doing dishes, you can use it as basically where you put your dishes when you're done washing them and have them dry, a drying section. This is really good. So I want to show you a really cool demo with this, that this towel holds up to 7 times its weight in water. And so the kids spill, you spill, whatever happens, you can just grab this kitchen towel and soak everything up, and and then you're done, and you can take it and rinse it out. But here is a glass of water. This is a regular glass of water, and I'm going to show you how well this holds water. So I'm going to put it all in here into the cup. Kind of slowly get it in there.
Slow.
Yeah, I don't want it to overflow.
It won't.
Oh. It's okay. I gotta get it fully wet. Okay, so I'm pushing it in there. You can kind of hear that there's water in there, right? Okay, so I'm gonna, while we're talking about it, these kitchen cloths do have the back lock in them. So that's really nice. So you can, if you're using them, you pick something up, you spill, rinse it out, take it to the sink, rinse it really good, kind of rub it together, and then wring it dry and hang it back up, and you're good to use it again for for the rest of the week. I mean, unless you have something really dirty and you feel like you want to wash it. Okay, but what I'm going to show you is, I'm going to pull this out of here. I'm going to move the cloth, and nothing is dripping. There is no dripping because it's holding all of this water in here. So, yes, it's soaking wet, but it's holding it. And as you can see, let me see how you can see that. But there is nothing left in here. Isn't that cool, you guys? It does hold a whole lot. So I am going to stick it back in there and put it over here for now. Okay. One of the other things that people ask, like I said, was what is the difference between the Enviro cloth and the kitchen cloth? And Cambry has this here for us. One of the main differences, as you can see, is the size difference. The Enviro cloth is the blue one back behind here, and the kitchen cloth, is the red one on top. You can kind of see, I think you can see, maybe this way would be better. The red one's a little bit longer, but it's just smaller all around. So this is really good for, well, let me do this. Okay, so the Enviro cloth, remember what we talked about. This has a really tight weave in there. And there's so many fibers in this cloth that it's tightly woven that it's gonna pick up everything. It's a powerhouse. It is just gonna clean up everything. The kitchen scrub cloth, I keep saying kitchen scrub cloth, that's not what it is. It's the kitchen cloth, I'm sorry. The kitchen cloth, let me show you the little bit different. One of the biggest things is the size difference. The second thing is the weave. So it's still microfiber, and it's still made of the same type of microfiber, but the weave and how densely packed these fibers are is the difference. Okay, so let me put that right there. You can see that it's kind of ribbed. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so the weave is different. You can kind of see through this cloth. See that? I don't know. Can you see that? Yeah. So the difference being that this cloth is really good. I wipe my toddler's hands with it, and I also will wipe the counters with this. Any crumbs, anything that's spilled on the floor, the table after eating, every meal, wiping down the stove. I mean, just a whole bunch of things. And let me tell you one of the biggest things. So yes, it's still gonna pick it up well, just like the Enviro cloth, and it's gonna hold on to all your crumbs and all your dirt and all your mess. But when you go to rinse it out off of the Enviro cloth is made to hold on to things and to keep it. So, you know, scrubbing it all away and getting all that stuff off of the cloth might be a little bit harder with an Enviro cloth, where with the kitchen cloth, it's just gonna rinse right off because of these ridges. So that's really nice, and you're not having to sit there and get it all off. And I wanted to say that we do wash these, or not wash them, but rinse them when you're rinsing them and you're done with hot water. And the reason being is that the fibers, when it gets hot and they come in contact, they swell up a little bit, and it helps to release all the particles and all the things that it's picking up, the dirt, the gross stuff, the crumbs in my case, all that off of there. So kitchen cloth, these are awesome to have. They're very handy, and I know you will love them too. And so the Enviro cloth and kitchen cloth, those are some of the differences. Oh, and my daughter, yes, she made a Norwex little video thing. You know what? Let me do it this way. Ah, that's not right. Well, I don't know how to turn it. I don't know. Anyway, it says, Norwex is the best. Love it, Norwex. Awesome fun. So yay, you can always come and join my team, and you could have a party and you will have just as much fun. So you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh, comment, like, if you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know. I will answer them for you. Okay, bye.